What is your name?
My name is Devon at midnight_2.0t on Instagram. This is my bagged wide-body Hyundai Genesis Coupe.
How long have you owned the car?
I've owned the car for about a year and 3 months now.
And what was your goal when making this build?
My goal was to do something that was liked by mostly everyone. I want to say everyone, but there are some people that don't like this style of build.
And what mods have you done to your car so far?
So far I have the Widebody Monster Service V1 custom distinguished taillights, my 3-piece Blitz Z1s wheels, custom headlights, airlift suspension, street arrow diffuser. That's pretty much it.
Any future plans for your car?
I plan on getting a new headliner. Everyone does the Starlights headliner. I want to do something crazier and do clouds. And I also have a plan to do a roof box. Nothing big, like a smaller one, kind of more sporty-ish. I want to get new side skirts as well. I don't know which side skirts. I haven't really decided on that. And then I have seats and harnesses waiting for me out right now.
Devon, what is your favorite thing about your car?
My favorite thing about my car? Well, there's actually two things of that. There is my Blitz Z1s, just because of how crazy the specs are. It's a 19 by 13 in the rear and a 19 by 10 in the front. And then there are my taillights, which are completely custom, one of one in the world. They're by distinguished lighting.
Devon, what got you into cars in the first place?
So the whole reason I got into cars was because one of my closest friends, his name was Gabe Tyrone. He drove a Lincoln. He was into lowriders and all the hydraulics and all that. I didn't really like that, but I did get into cars because of it. He was one of my closest friends. He's the biggest influence I have, and he passed away a couple years ago, and I wanted to keep his legacy going. So I have a dog tag on my mirror, and it has his name and the day he died. I love that man so much. He inspired the full build, and I don't think I'd be anywhere near to what I'm doing right now without him.
What do you love most about cars as a whole?
Everyone says they love cars about the community. That's somewhat true, but I think it's the connections you can make, because you find cool, different things about other people. Like, I have a best friend that plays video games for a living. I have a best friend that works at Carvana. I have a best friend that works at CarMax. I mean, most of it's car related, but it's such a wide variety of things that the car community brings together as a whole.
What's one of your favorite local builds?
My favorite local build? That's a hard one. There's so many out there. Especially here, there's a lot of rarity, but I will have to say the one that really caught my eye and the one I look forward to seeing every day is Sir Stancy Stank. He has a Mustang and a Lexus, but mostly his Mustang. It's such a JDM version of an American muscle car. It's absolutely crazy.
Are there any builds that help inspire yours at all?
Well, there's a couple out there. Two of them that are local is Jose BK1. He has a rainbow fade green-ish. It's on bags, on clothes, I don't really know. And then there was this one named Tonio. He had a blue, pink, orange, whichever one you know it by. But it was one of my favorite builds just because it was crazy. Everyone was like, oh, that's him for sure. And I wanted to be just like that.
Do you have a favorite YouTuber, and if so, what?
Favorite YouTuber, Illuminate. They do all the stance cars, bags. They do crazy builds, and I love that. I think that's probably one of the main reasons I got into the Blitz wheels. I didn't get the Blitz 03s just because they're so hard to find. They're so expensive. But I did find these, luckily, and they were in my specs. And it was just perfectly planned.
If you had to pick one car to build, such as like a dream build, what would it be?
My dream build. A dream car to build. Because my dream car is an LFA. I don't know if I'll build that. I mean, I'd definitely modify it with like wheels and bags. An LFA, a wide-body LFA, definitely kills. Or an LC 500.
All right, Devon. And some rapid-fire questions for you.
Let's go.
Static or bagged?
Bagged.
Turbo or supercharger?
Turbo.
Single or dual exhaust? Favorite car movie?
Favorite car movie? This is gonna sound really weird, but Speed Racer.
And favorite car show if you have one?
Car show. What is it called? West Coast Customs.
All right, Devon, and to end this, do you have a quote, saying, or advice you want to give to others?
Some advice is I like to give. It's hard to be original with the amount of parts there are, amount of colors. It's hard to be original. So do something that you want to do and you love.
Thank you, Devon. One quick question before you leave. What do you do for a living?
I work at Intel, and I usually do some photography on the side. But other than that, that's really it.
Sweet. Thanks a lot, man. Love the car. Have a good day.
See ya.